Tonight's tale is the story of the merchant and the genie, a story of a small mistake with a heavy price. Once upon a time, there lived an honest and very wealthy merchant whose trade reached distant lands. Days passed, and the heat of the desert overwhelmed him. Amidst the rocks, he reached a small oasis with a few palm trees. The merchant dismounted, tied his horse to a tree, and sat in the shade. He took a handful of dates from his satchel to eat. After eating the dates, he carelessly threw the pits down into the valley. Suddenly, a strange sound came from inside the valley.
What was that?
Get up. I must kill you, just as you killed my son.
My lord, I haven't even seen you before. How could I have killed him?
You threw a date pin while eating, and it hit my son, killing him instantly.
I swear to God, I didn't know he was there.
Blood for blood.
Please, grant me some time, my lord. I have a family to support and debts to settle. Give me 1 year to get my affairs in order, and I promise to return here and accept my fate.
Okay.
He returned home and spent a year writing his will, spending time with his family, and returning what people had entrusted to him. When the year ended, he put on his shroud, said goodbye to his loved ones, and walked back to that cursed oasis with steady steps. He sat under the same palm tree and waited for his death. Just then, 3 elderly travelers arrived, each accompanied by an animal.
Oh man, what are you doing here?
I am waiting for my death.
This is the Valley of the Jinn. If you stay here, you might truly die.
A year ago, I was passing through here and sat in this very spot to rest. I began eating dates and threw away the pit of one of them. And that pit led to the death of a jinn's baby. The jinn gave me 1 year, and now the time of my death has arrived. We shall wait here together to see what will come to pass. I'm ready.
Oh, great Jinn! If I tell you my strange story, and the story of this gazelle, and you find it amazing, will you grant me 1/3 of that man's blood?
Go on. I'm listening.
Oh, great Jinn, this gazelle is in fact my wife. We lived happily together for several years, but God did not bless us with any children. So, I married a second time. And God gave us a child, a baby boy. He became my everything. My first wife got super jealous. Years passed, and my son became a young man. Once, when I was leaving for a long journey, she used the chance to learn magic. Using magic, she turned my son into a calf, and his mother into a cow. And gave them to the shepherd. When I got back, I looked for them. Where are my maid and my son?
After you went on your journey, the maid died of an illness and your son left here.
I spent a whole year in deep grief and sadness. Then the holiday arrived, and I asked my shepherd to bring me a cow. He brought my transformed wife. I prepared myself to sacrifice her. But the cow started crying out like a person. She is crying. I cannot do this.
Don't be foolish. It's just an animal.
Forgive me. This cow didn't have much meat. The cow was too skinny, so I told the shepherd to bring a calf instead. That calf was my beloved son. No, not this one. The moment he saw me, he started crying. I don't have the heart to do this. I felt bad for him, so I just gave him to the shepherd.
What should I do with it?
Take it with you. It's yours now. The next morning, the shepherd rushed to see me. What are you doing here this early?
My lord, I have a daughter who practices the magical arts. Last night, she saw this calf and wept. Then she said, "This is the son of our Lord, whom his stepmother has cursed with magic."
We rushed to the shepherd's house to bring my son back.
I will do this on 2 conditions.
I will accept any condition.
Marry me to your son, and let me punish your wife for her deeds.
I agree.
Pour this on your wife when she is sleeping. And then say what you want her to turn into.
I want her to turn into a gazelle. And that is how she became what you see now. I take this gazelle with me wherever I go. Oh, great Jinn, did you not find this story amazing?
It was wondrous. I grant you 1/3 of this man's blood.
Oh, great Jinn, if I tell you the tale of myself and these 2 dogs, and you find it interesting, will you grant me another 1/3 of this merchant's blood?
Show me what you have.
These 2 dogs are in fact my brothers. Our father died and left us a lot of money. I opened a shop and started a business. But my 2 brothers took their money and went on far travels. A few years passed, and both of my brothers failed and lost their money. They came back to me with torn clothes and tired bodies. I welcomed them warmly, gave them new clothes, and gave them half of my shop's profits.
We are wasting our lives here. One voyage will make us richer.
Trust us, brother. We can rebuild everything.
If it helps you succeed, I agree. I will buy the ship. They asked me to go on a voyage, and I accepted. On the way, I saw a poor girl on an island and felt sorry for her.
Please, kind traveler, take me with you on your ship. I am poor and alone, but I promise to bring you blessings.
Come with me. You will be safe. There is enough place for all of us. She travels with us now.
Another mouth to feed.
I brought her on the ship and married her. However, seeing my love and the wealth on the ship made my brothers blindly jealous.
I am tired of them, brother.
Tonight, we make our move. It's time.
Let's go!
I gave you everything.
You will regret this.
Enough! I am tired of your words.
Say goodbye.
Help! poor girl I saved was actually a fairy. She saved me and brought me to the beach of an island. You? How?
I knew this would happen. But because of your pure heart, I came to save you.
But how? Who are you?
I will take you safely back to your home. But then, I am going to find your brothers and kill them.
Please, don't do this. No matter what they did, they are my brothers.
Fine. But they must pay for what they did.
Okay. I agree. Is it over? Where are they?
You are safe at home now. As for your brothers, I brought them back as black dogs. They are tied outside, and they will stay like this for 10 years.
Now these 10 years are coming to an end, and I travel with them until their curse is lifted. Oh, great Jinn. Was my story not more wondrous than the fate of this merchant?
Indeed, it was a wondrous tale. I grant you another third of this merchant's life.
At this moment, the merchant's life depended on the last old man's story.
O great Jinn, if I tell you the tale of myself and this mule, and you find it more wondrous than the other two, will you spare the remaining third of this man's life?
Speak. I am all ears.
Great Jinn, this mule right here is my wicked wife. One day, I returned home unexpectedly. I saw my wife sitting with a strange man, plotting against me. When she saw me, she got scared. She took a bowl of water and said magic words over it. Don't do this. She threw the water at me, transforming me into a homeless dog. I walked aimlessly in the streets. I arrived at a butcher shop.
You must be hungry.
The butcher felt sorry for me and gave me some meat. I waited in front of his shop, so he took me to his house.
You can come home with me.
When the butcher's daughter saw me, she said,
Father, why have you brought this strange man into our home?
What do you mean? This is just a dog.
Father, this dog is actually a middle-aged man whose wife put a spell on him.
Since you are familiar with these matters, help him.
I can help him, Father.
Then the girl brought a bowl of water, whispered a few words, and splashed it on me. And I returned to to my human form. Thank you. You saved my life. I beg you to help me take revenge on my wife.
I agree. I will help you. Take this water with you, and while your wife is sleeping, splash it on her and say aloud what you wish her to transform into.
I went back home and saw my wife sleeping. I want her to turn into a mule. And that's how she transformed into this mule that you see. Now I take her with me, so she may serve as a lesson to all.
Truly, your stories were wondrous. I shall spare this merchant's life.
Thank you. I owe you my life.
Return to your family and be safe.
And that is how the first story comes to an end.